everyone. Very impromptu going live. I know I missed the last two lives where I was supposed to go live, but I think one of them was Father's Day, which, that's self-explanatory. And then the last Sunday, I was not feeling well, and I said that I would post it, and I did, but recently just posted it. I didn't give a lot of notice, but I just wanted to go live because I am feeling better. Come here, buddy. You want to come up? And, oh, my little monkey is with me. Well, what's going on? Huh? What's my baby doing? You're okay. You're so gorgeous. He's been so good with me. Knowing to stick with me. You stay right here, baby. Hold on, let me. So, I'm trying to read the little writing at the bottom. Oh, okay. It just talks about privacy. Okay. Pardon me. My throat hurts. Let me know if you guys can hear me because I don't see any comments yet, but I see 3 people. Just say hi real quick. I just want to know if you can hear me. Hi, buddy. Hi, my love. I've got my tea here. What I wanted to talk about was just about nothing, just everyday stuff. And how are you all doing? And how weird our weather has been. And like in California, it's usually in the triple digits by now. So it's weird that it's not, to be honest, but I'm happy, knock on wood, that it stays that way. Yeah, my throat's been hurting. I know why, but I just want it to go away. So I have some nice tea. Cheers. I was, when I wasn't feeling well, I was kind of doom scrolling on YouTube. And I found some really interesting channels live, that were all live. Hi, Carol. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Okay, so you can hear me. Pardon me. I hope you're doing well. I hope your plants are doing well. I had to lay off YouTube a little bit because I wasn't feeling so great. But I'm trying to catch up. I haven't yet, but I need to catch up with everything. What? Anyways, hello everyone. It was 99 over the weekend. I know. Kathy was telling me about how hot it was where she's at, and you guys are on the East Coast for the most part. Wow, that's hot for you guys. And the humidity on top of it. Here where I'm at, it's hot, in the triple digits all the time starting in May through August, and even sometimes through middle of October. Oh, you're Midwest. Okay, sorry, Midwest. Huh? What the heck? Sometimes I get the craziest comments. Okay. But I can't believe it was today only 89 degrees. Crazy. I'm happy with it. There's nothing that gosh, knock on wood, like I said, I don't want it to get hot. I know it's coming, but like the rest of this week, for the next 10 days, it's only going to be like in the 90s, I think. That's nothing, you guys. Oh my gosh. Try 115 for like weeks on end. So I'm pretty happy. Um, Carol, you'd be happy to know that it was 69. Yes. Oh, isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's crazy. It's like our weather has transferred across the nation or something. Like it's hot in places that normally aren't too hot, or it's too early to be hot. But you'd be happy to know that I transplanted like a lot of tomatoes in the last few days. Let's see, not yesterday or the day before, but 2 days before, so 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and I transplanted 13 plants. But I need to transplant more. Like I still have a ton of tomatoes. So I was thinking maybe I should put them in like little, um, like you do, the little uh, toilet paper rolls in there, and then they know they just have to transplant them. But I'm wondering, can you actually transplant them with the TP roll, and then they'll grow out of it with the water, you know? Let me know because I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to sell them in my neighborhood. I have so many starters that are so small because I kept them in planters that were shadowed from the other plants that got bigger. Well, the heat hasn't been bad, but once the heat is bad, that's when they stop producing. Like I'm getting flowers, I'm getting lots of like little growth, you know. My bell peppers are doing good. I need to transplant that watermelon. Not, maybe not tomorrow or tomorrow evening I'll do it. Oh, really? Okay. So I can just tell people, I mean, I might sell them for like $2, you know, maybe even three. No, because starters are, I don't know. These are sturdy starters because I've transplanted them a couple times. So for them to get a sturdy starter, I feel like it's worth maybe $3 per starter. So yeah, I might do that. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's so cool. That's very cool. I like, well, this year I did the beefsteak and large cherry red tomato. And hopefully, they'll produce, I mean, there's always like a dead stop when it's in the triple digits, but then it picks back up in the fall to winter where we get continuous like growth of tomatoes. Yeah, that's kind of exciting. How have you been, Carol? I know you've been doing a lot of collabs. That's really great. And your channel has grown. That's really great. I've been, I mean, busy. I've had a lot of mental anguish, heartache that I don't want to talk about, but I'm glad to get on here again. Yeah, I figure anything would help. And I don't want to kill these little tomato starters. I mean, some are just tiny right now, but some are like super big that I'm not going to transplant. And I don't want to like waste them, you know? Oh my gosh, that'll happen if you have a UTI. I didn't know that. That's terrible. And I think I've had one and it was pretty bad. Like I you feel so sick. So, yeah, that's horrible. Did you get your antibiotics and is it clearing up? And did you fall? You did fall. You said, uh, and was falling down. Oh gosh. That's what I'm afraid of because I'm kind of klutzy, you know? I just am. And then if I were to have something like that on top of it, that wouldn't be good. What is that noise? Oh, okay. To take azo. Oh, AZO. Okay, yeah. And antibiotics. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me think. I think my dad took that too, the AZO, and then he also got antibiotics. His issue is a little bit worse. I think because he was eating so bad before he lived here and before I was like really aware of everything that like his bladder was fully inflamed. And oh, even like in the ER they said I've never seen something like this, but I think food has a lot to do with it. And he was kind of a junk food junkie in before he got here. I mean, he wasn't always, but he has like addictions with sugar and such. Oh my gosh. Oh, you thought it was carbon monoxide. Oh my God, that's scary. Gosh, that is scary. No. So how did you find out? Like, what did you do? Okay, that's something I always do. So I don't, normally I have my water, but this is tea this time. Um, Hi Kim. I normally always drink water. That's my drink of choice always and forever. And then in the morning I'll have a little bit of decaf coffee. And then after that, like it's all about water. And well, that's it for me. And like today I'm drinking a little bit of tea called the department. Yeah, gosh, I'm sorry. That's not fun at all. Yeah. I mean, oh, that's so, from what I remember, it was the worst feeling, like really. Um, excuse me. The lighting isn't that great. It's like this backlighting that I have. Maybe. No, it's okay, Cookie. Come here. You want to say hi? Come on. Jump. 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 Come on. Come on, my love. Okay, he doesn't want to jump. So I know that takes a few days, but like once you start taking the antibiotics, I remember like you feeling better like almost instantly within a day. And it's just like, ah. Come here, buddy. They thought I was crazy. I live in an all electric building. Oh, does that affect it? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Well, you know, Wi Fi will affect things too. Like they say not to keep your phone or devices near you if they're charging. Don't look at your device while you have it plugged in because it will affect, you know, you personally. Um, and so when I charge my phone, it's funny because I have a process of how I do it. I charge my phone at night and I take my tablet if I want to watch it. So I put my phone on airplane mode so there's no Wi-Fi coming through. So that's good. You don't have to deal with the Wi-Fi. But then, like, I keep my little tablet near me so I can watch a video because I have a hard time falling asleep and staying asleep. So sometimes, you know, I might watch YouTube or I might watch like something on like the news or something. And I do have blue light glasses. I should be wearing them too while I'm watching the comments, but these are like regular glasses. And I think my blue light are in the other room. I finally got another pair. Yeah, they're so important, really. Um, I got a pair for my dad for Father's Day. Well, he got two pairs. It came in a 3-pack, so I kept one and he got two. Super important. I agree. Yeah. Yeah, that and, you know, if you're constantly on your phone or device, like you need to like, I mean, even I remember years ago when I worked in an office and I was always on my laptop, you gotta like look away afar and look at something for over a minute so your eyes can, focus on it and like help your eye, your muscle and your eye, because I can tell like my close up has gotten worse. Not good. Yeah, I'm so glad you got them. Oh my gosh. I want to, I'm gonna look into, so I have my regular glasses, right, which I desperately need new glasses. But I'm gonna ask, like, when I finally go get eye test, if I can get glasses that are that have blue light in them, because I see a lot of people on YouTube who like wear glasses and all of a sudden they have the sheen on them, and I always, because like people comment, oh, is that like, what is that sheen on your glass? Like it's yellow or it's blue. So I'm wondering if you can get your regular glasses. Not that because when I watch something on my phone or on my laptop or my tablet, I don't wear my glasses because I can't see that up close. Like I need my glasses for distance, but oh, so maybe that doesn't affect me, but still, like for other people who use their glasses, maybe they can put blue light, lenses in them also. Um, it's been a week, you guys. I can tell you that. It's been a really hard few weeks, months. Yeah, I've been struggling and trying to put out content has been difficult when you're going through something. And I'm glad that, like, I really look forward to all the comments that I get. And thank you so much, Carol, for always being so good about it. And I have been so absent that I need to return the favor as well. And I'm really glad that you're doing lots of collabs with other channels, and you're getting lots of attention, and you're doing great. You're really doing great. My videos have not been doing great lately. Well, for a while. But you know what? All in time, I suppose. I just got to keep at it, keep at it. I don't know who Lamar Jackson is. Sorry. Um, but I will say this, it's been a tough few, no, it's been a tough few years, and recently coming to a head, months, weeks, um, that I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that feels so good. That feels really, really, really good. Oh, that's so great. That is so good. Kathy helps me a lot too, but I just haven't been able to put in that time because of my personal life. And now I'm like, forget it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I'm happy to be on here, and I'm happy to like talk to people and have a nice conversation. So, yeah. So, who is your mentor? Is it like one of the channels that you've done a challenge for, Carol? It is a lot of work. And sometimes you can feel like I put in a lot of work and I get nothing out of it. But here's the thing, I know it takes consistency. It does. And Carol, you're way better at it than I am. But I need to I need to put myself first sometimes, and do this because I really enjoy it. I really do. Gail Southern Living. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you've mentioned her before. I think I've watched some of her videos. Yeah. And yeah, she's quite lovely. That's good. I'm glad. Everyone should have a mentor. Everyone should have someone kind of just helping, like, if you're griping about things and like, oh, my channel's not going anywhere. What am I doing wrong? And it may not be that anything that you're doing wrong. It's just that it's the algorithm and catching on. Like, I used to do so good, even with the topics that I'm still doing, like, um, a food haul. I used to do like really good, like in the thousand, like 1.3 thousand more. And now it's like in the low hundreds. Like now I think the last massive food bank haul that I did, which was amazing in my opinion, what I got, I think I only have like 130 something views. So yeah. Hi, Kim. We said hi. Oh, I don't know how to do that. You'll have to tell me how to swap playlists. Yeah, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. I'd like to know how to do that. Like, do you just copy it into like your playlist? Like, how does that work? Thank you. Um, Believe it or not, you guys, I'm so behind on stuff. Like after I get off on the live, I need to go plant some more tomatoes. But look at this was my dad's Easter basket that I still need to put away. I gotta put the raffia. I gotta wash this jar. And then these jars had like things that were in plastic. So yeah, I just need to store them. I haven't even done that. And then I put all my baskets together because I find that easier. Oh, Kim, that's a very loaded question. I try not to put too much personal stuff about myself out there. But if you watch my channel, you would know. Yeah, so it's been really great weather. I wish I could show you. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Hold on, let me see if I can show you guys. It's getting to be where it's starting to get a little bit like sunset. It's starting to get dark. So, which I like that time of day, but I also love sunrise. Sunrise is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see. Oh, I hope you do too. Thank you for the compliment, Kim. Let's see. Well, then I watch it and you watch mine. I just set my phone to play when it's charging. Oh, okay. So you're not actually like watching the whole playlist, but it's like giving them the hours kind of thing. Is that what you mean? I hope that's what I'm understanding. It's been dark here for hours. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you're 3 hours ahead, right? So what time is it? Let me see. It is 8:17 here. 9, 10. Oh, 11:17. Yeah. Yeah. It's late there. I haven't even had like dinner. It's so late. I don't even know what to like eat for dinner. Like I know my dad has stuff to eat, but um what I had for, I would call it brunch. I had half a grapefruit, which was delicious. And I don't like to eat it out of, like, I don't like to cut it and then scoop it out. Like, I like to peel it and then eat it that way, like an orange. So I saved half from yesterday and I had the other half today. And then I made one piece of toast with, it was kind of decadent actually. I had some cream cheese and I put some avocado on there and a little chili, and some cabbage and carrots. It was really good. It was very good. So that's all I've had. And I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner. I know I'm going to have a salad, probably. And like, I wish I had some hummus, but I haven't made hummus in a while. 10:17 here. Oh, you're 2 hours ahead. Okay. Okay. I always get that confused. Okay. Potato with cheesy sauce. Oh, Carol, I was gonna ask you, are you vegan again? Or just like eating vegan stuff on and off kind of thing? Or are you vegan? But the potato, I'm learning to like really like potatoes, you know. Baked potato, I like to put lentils or some kind of legumes on top and maybe some cheese or sour cream. I kind of like barbecue sauce. I know that sounds weird, but it's sweet, and I don't like a lot of sweets, but it's sweet and tangy on the potato. And I don't even use butter. I just use barbecue sauce, the baked potato, some legumes, and sometimes onion or something, whatever. I have some parsley or cilantro if I have it. Mostly vegan. I made the sauce from carrots and potatoes. Yeah, you're so great about those sauces, I'm telling you. Dawn, how are you? Oh my gosh. How are you, my love? So, Dawn from New Beginnings, she lives in Cyprus with her husband and has lovely videos with tons of critters, horses, goats, cats, chickens, lizards. I mean, you and I, Dawn, have a lot of the similar landscaping here in California that where I'm at. But I think it's hotter there. I think. You could correct me if I'm wrong. So, broke but bountifully blessed. Her name is Carol, just so you know, Dawn. And New Beginnings, that's Dawn. Oh, so good to see you on here. Yeah, they take care of a lot of horses for a friend, and you get to see them. And um, Carol, you would love all the plantings that she does because she's a big gardener, and they're very frugal about it, like you are, Carol. And like, I think I am, but I think, Carol, you're much better at it, and so are you, Dawn, than I am. Um, but I'm happy about all the tomato starters I have still. Even my starters being in little tiny pots, poor little things, they're already showing flowers, and I planted everything so late and everything's stunted, but we have such a long growing season that I don't think it really matters. So like I'm okay with it. um yeah, tons of tomatoes. But once it gets into the triple digits here in Fahrenheit, that's when they just stop, everything stops producing. Everything. My trees, or my tree, well, I have trees because I have two fig trees and one lemon tree. They all stop producing. My tomatoes and everything else don't produce until it cools off until about early fall, late summer, early fall, and then they start producing through winter. It's kind of a bummer, but yeah, that's how it is here with the heat. And I mentioned Fahrenheit because I know, Dawn, you use Celsius. Yeah, so I'm trying to get a lot of my starters planted so late. I mean, some of them are so huge. I mean, like so tall. But we have a long growing season. You just made a sauce from tomatoes, chili, garlic, onion, basil, rosemary that you grew. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful. That sounds lovely. Do you roast anything before you make the sauce and blend it? I mean, I assume you do, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, Carol, you are always an inspiration to me when you use the toilet paper rolls and then I don't know if you started making them last year or if this is the first year you started making them into like little squares. That was ingenious, and I think that is a really great idea. And you have other methods too, like your hydroponics and how you do it, and everything that you get, you use. I think it's so smart. And same with you, Don. Like, sometimes I think, like, oh, it's not going to grow in here, but I have totes and I just drilled holes and they're growing in there. So let's see. Yes, tomatoes finished. Now in this heat, yeah. Hence why I start them in November. Oh yeah, I guess we're kind of opposite in our heat a little bit. Sub to your channel. Oh, wonderful, Carol. That's so nice. I just liquidize them together and freeze them in portions. Oh, like blend them and then just freeze it? Good idea. Totes are good. Yeah. So I have one more really large tote that I need to put the soil that I do have in there. I've already drilled the holes on the bottom, and I need to put at least 6 tomato plants in there. But I'll have like still another 10, 15 tomato plants. So I think I should sell the starters, some of the smaller ones, and just put them in the little. I need to. Did you do a video, Carol, on how you made the square from the toilet paper rolls? I'm kind of curious because I like that method. I don't want to have to buy anything. And I have loo rolls, as some people say, from the UK. Let's see. I do toilet paper rolls and the base, so they reuse the rolls glue, so need for tape, no need for tape. Okay, gotcha. Wet the base, so no need for, okay, got it. Yeah, good idea. Oh dear. Hi, Kim. Let's see. I make from newspaper too. Yes, I've seen that also. That's so smart. I don't really get newspaper here. I have some old newspaper, but it's like all packed in like totes, like this tote right next to me. I've been doing a lot of, well, packing, unpacking. This is the first week I didn't do a donation just because too much was going on personally that I canceled it. But I know that so I don't think I can raise this up, but you know what I mean by the tote. Like I have a ton of these totes that I can put plants in. What's in here? Oh, okay, yeah. So this is like my storage room, basically. Let me turn some lights on because it is a little bit dark in here. And let's see if I can, oh, wrong way. What do you want, buddy? Let me see if I can turn the light on. Okay. There we go. That's a little bit better. Come here, buddy. Jump, jump. Let's see. Grow in the big bags that sand delivery comes in. Make great. Yeah, I bet. Like those are great bags. I've seen those. Yeah. Went to salvage again yesterday to dumpster dive. Got so many flower pots. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. I keep all my flower pots from like years ago. I'm so glad I kept them. Yeah. And I want to sell my little tomato plant starters because I feel like I've nurtured them and I don't want to throw them away. So I was going to post a note on my mailbox. We have a communal mailbox, and just say, hardy tomato starters, because I've transplanted them like a couple times already and they keep surviving. And just say, tomato starters, $3. I just don't want to give away my containers, so that's why I was asking Carol and you about toilet paper rolls. I wish I had newspaper. Let's see. Let's go in. Yeah, okay, read that. Everybody went to. Oh gosh, Dawn, I would love seeds, but coming internationally, that's going to cost a fortune, really. I wouldn't want you to spend the money, to be honest. So here's the deal. My car is broken down. Like, we were in the middle of fixing it, and I did all the work. I mean, under the advisement of my dad, because he knows mechanics, but I'm pretty good at figuring things out and how to put things back together and how things should go. But I don't know the foundations, like with electrical and what's dangerous, not dangerous. And so I did all this work, and I thought I did a beautiful job. I had to solder wires. I had to, when you solder two wires together and then you put a wrap between, to protect like I wrapped the wires. I then soldered them, and then I put this electrical wrap around it, and you take a heat gun and shrink wrap it to the wire. So I thought I did a really good job with that and putting together the whole assembly of the fuel pump, and it wouldn't start. And we were kind of baffled. And then I thought about it for a night, and I'm like, I think the positive and negative wires were touching. Even though, like, my dad doesn't seem to think that's the problem, but even though that they're covered in like a casing, they're protected. I still think that's the problem, but he got angry and he wanted me to do a test, or us to do a test to test the fuel pump itself. That's concerning the fuel tank. And I thought, no, that doesn't sound right, Dad. That sounds kind of scary. And so I looked it up, and it's absolutely a no-no. There's other ways of testing it, like you have to get this fuel gauge, which he has one, but it's packed up. And we don't know where it's at. And so I said, even with that, Dad, it says to have a fire extinguisher ready because it can catch fire. And he just thinks like I'm being ridiculous, and he got angry. And I said, well, come on, let me just take it out and, I'll redo the wires, and I'll put it back together. Maybe that's the problem. And he's like, no, I'm not helping you. So then my car is just sitting out there, not working, and I have no way to get to anywhere or like a food bank or anything. And it started like a whole thing for him. So, hey, Blending, how are you? Haven't seen you forever. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Since you do not feel for us, I'm not sure what you're saying, Kim, but I said hello. Miss, what's wrong with the car? It's not running, and my dad's mad because I won't let him do a specific test. It's very dangerous, and it started like this whole thing with him. So I just kind of been, I don't know, keeping to myself. I've been good. Yeah, I'm good, but I've been better. Yeah, a lot of personal stuff going on, but I'm okay. It'll all be okay. How are you? I know. Gosh, last time we talked, it's been a while. We need to catch up. How old am I? I said it like a million times on my videos. I'll let you guess. And I won't be offended if you guess older. You're better? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. Basically, I've just been trying to get my dad's life together, mine, and I moved him over here. He's not happy, I guess because in his eyes, I won't listen to him and I won't let him kind of be verbally abusive, but I finally am starting to stand up for myself, you know what I mean? There's no neglect. What are you talking about? Mm. But I do know that um, it's good. It's good to stand up for yourself. It's good to like not be the dove and the lamb, anymore. Yep, I did. And I almost got zero thanks for it. Yeah. Anyway, it's been tough. It has been tough, but you can't expect people to change. And you have to be the one to change, like meaning me. And I'm doing that. And it just kind of comes to a head to where you're like, no, that's not okay. And you stand up for yourself. And that's okay to stand up for yourself. So I'm doing that now. And that's the way it is. Finally doing it. Yeah, I'm still feeding the cats, but not like I was back in the day. I met somebody, we ran into each other at my colony where the cats were, and she kind of just took over, which I was thankful for because financially I can't afford it. And she basically took over, and I help when I can, but uh, yeah, she basically buys all the food and feeds them, and then I was helping her out when she was out of town. Yeah. Blandine, don't worry. He keeps saying, I said hi. And it's like, okay, we said hi. Hello. um, let's see. Maybe the daughter, but he, but no longer the child. Yeah, thank you. Even as a child, it was an abusive relationship. And for my mom too. Um, yeah. And I remember that. I think I blocked a lot of that out. Like I knew it and he had done a lot to us, but then we had to take care of my mom and I kind of just had to go through the motions of working with him. But he did abandon my mom. So there's so much to the whole story, but I mean, I love my dad, but there's so much to the story and so much, like him and my sister are very much alike. And she's trying to she is getting involved, and she loves that we're not getting along right now. And so it is what it is. I just need to stand up for myself, and I've done everything for decades for my family. And from him, I literally get zero appreciation and thanks, and he just gets angry. So I'm just done, and he's done, I guess, which is fine. Let's see. You are a wild Arab young man who admires you, but it seems like I made a mistake. Uh, Kim, I to be honest, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but we're just talking about we're talking about relatable stuff. I'm not trying to get on here and date somebody, to be honest. Um, yeah, but so much has happened, but I've accomplished. I'm gonna say because I did everything. I accomplished a lot in taking care of the whole house and moving him here, and I'm tired. Like I'm physically tired and I'm mentally tired, But I'm starting to do things for myself because, you know, there's no changing in anyone. You've got to change, and I am. So I'm happy about that. Um, yeah, I've done as much as I possibly can and could. So cheers to me. But yeah, how are things at home with you, Blandine, with the daughter-in-law? Things getting better? How are your grandkids? I I just know that in my future, the light at the end of the tunnel for me in my maybe very long-term future is I will be living in Europe. Probably part-time. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. It may never happen, but it's a dream and I keep thinking about it. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, family can be tough, but you don't have to be the what's the word? Punch bag. I can't think of a better term really. You you can help them, tolerate them, help them a lot, but if they are not willing to yeah, you don't have to be the doormat. Exactly. For sure. Yep. Um oh, this person. Okay. Uh some positive things I want to talk about. So, I don't know. I haven't been to the library in a long time just because my car's been acting up. And so when I've gone to the food bank, I've literally come right back home. But this one time I went to the library and I checked out a really great book, but I found like all these coins on the ground, like in the when you park, there's like a raised bed, cement, and then there's like mulch and shrubs and such. I'm like, what is all that? And so I found like 20 coins, but I thought they were dimes, but they're actually pennies that were painted silver. I'm like, who would paint pennies like that? Anyway, so I found that. And then I recently, the cats. Oh, the cats are a very positive thing. I still have all my kitties. My dad's cats came here. I love them all. And in fact, when I get off of here, I have to clean some litter boxes, which, is lovely and nobody loves doing that. But I have to do it for their own health. And but they're doing good. Yeah, really good. I love them all. My puppy is sleeping over there on the bed and I'm in my spare bedroom right now. It's getting dark out, starting to. Yeah, it's still light. Um, but uh, I'm just trying to keep ahead of everything and like do things on the house. Like I had bought some. When your air conditioner return, like there's like these really skinny filters that you put in there to filter out stuff. I've been really good about switching those out. I haven't had to do it too much because it hasn't been that hot here, but I've been keeping up on that. I found some ones that I had bought like years ago and I put them away in the closet. I'm like, oh, I don't have to buy them because now they're so expensive. Like I used to buy them for like $3 each and now they're $8 each or something. So I'll go through those and then I'll have to buy the more expensive ones. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Kim. I'm not looking to get married, but thank you. And I'm quite a bit older than you. Um, 6:45 a.m. there. Okay. I started randomly watching this channel. Um, she's in Greece, and I know, Greece and Cyprus are different and in different but not too far away, right? Greece and Cyprus. And she's been renovating this house, which has really been interesting, like an old stone house. So that's been really cool to watch. Oh, thank you. I'm really tired. Like, I feel like my eyes are just like little possum eyes. My mom used to say I had possum eyes, like really beady eyes, because her and my sister had like really like big eyes. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? I've got to just like stop this nonsense. There we go. I just can't deal with that nonsense. Okay. Um, we said hi. Everyone said hello. What else do we have to say? But yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Super tired. I just want to like feel like sleep all the time, but I can't. I have so much stuff I have to get done, and now even more. So, I have like this room that I'm in. I used to rent it out. I'm gonna get back to renting it out. Then there's a room that Brian, my tenant that lived here for like 9.5 years. Um, I've got to declutter it and rent that room out again because he moved. And then uh, well, that's pretty much it, just to help me out financially. Oh my gosh, Carol, and geez, Louise, just ridiculous, huh? Lord have mercy. But I'm looking around this room and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, because when my dad moved in, I basically moved his whole house in here and his yard and garage. So you can imagine. So there was 3 shipping containers, one 27-foot U-Haul, and multiple trips by vehicle and truck when I was going back and forth like for the first year. So I mean, so much stuff here. But I'm going through it. I've donated a lot of things that should be donated. I've sold some things and I'm just doing my best. Whether or not people think I'm doing my best, I don't know, and I don't care anymore. I am doing, I'm being stretched so thin and taking care of everything and everyone that I realize I'm never going to make anybody happy ever. And I need to start doing stuff for me too. So I am doing some things for me. I know. No kidding, Don. No kidding. Uh, um, yeah. So I do a really extensive background check on people when I rent out because California, you have to be so careful. My gosh. So with the contract and background check, like I'm really, really, careful about that. But sometimes it can take a long, long time to find someone that fits the household. Oh, here. Okay, sorry, I was hearing. I thought a neighbor. But yeah, so this room, I'm not gonna repaint it or anything. I think it's fine. Um, but I do need another bed that I don't have money for, and I'm not gonna buy it for the other bedroom because I had my tenant take it with him. Because he had been here 9.5 years, and I'm like, I don't want that bed anymore. So I am just gonna set the room up with like an air mattress and then say you have to bring your own bed. And that's it. Like that's all I'm gonna do. I think because I cannot afford another mattress. Mattresses are so expensive. My gosh, they're so expensive. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just set it up and then they can bring their own. This room has its own mattress. It's newer, thankfully. And then downstairs where my dad has a room, it's not a newer, but it was a really nice mattress. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to buy like at least one mattress for that other bedroom upstairs. But I'm excited. I need the income. I need it's actually good for me when I have tenants because sort of keeps me on my toes, but in a different way. And then I mean it brings money in, obviously. And it's kind of nice to see people grow, like when they first move in and halfway through their residency here and then, you know, further on. It's kind of nice to see that growth in people. Yeah, for sure, Don. Definitely. It is. It's like a new beginning. So I haven't had tenants in, let me think here, a year and 6 months. So a year and a half. And that last one was really kind of like, he wasn't very friendly and he wasn't really, yeah, he wasn't that great. Just gonna say that. But he only stayed for, let me see, 1, 2, like 3 months and then he was gone. Like he didn't go back to Germany, but he moved closer to work and I was kind of happy about that because he just wasn't very friendly like my other two interns were from Germany. So I just thought, okay, goodbye. I did so much for him too. Hold on, let me close my blinds. Or turn them. Ooh, there. At least like that. Okay. Come here, baby. Jump. Jump, my love. Jump, baby. So, come here. Come on. Ooh. Come on, my love. Ooh. Ooh. Here he is. My love. My my little man. Huh. Mm. I love you, my love. Mm-hmm. Say hello to everyone. He always closes his eyes. Who's that? Who's that? Go get him. Get it. Go get him. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Go get your ball. Oh, he's too tired. um, yeah, so I'm kind of in the middle of prepping for new tenants, hopefully. Although the house is a mess because you can imagine how many totes are in I think we have 300 totes in my house. And my dad doesn't want to get rid of anything. But I've gotten rid of pretty much everything of mine. There's some things still that I could definitely get rid of, like Christmas, holiday stuff. Blandine, we used to do like decorating for every holiday. I still love Christmas, but I am not gonna keep everything that I have. Plus, I have my mom's Christmas stuff. and she loved Christmas. So you can imagine how much stuff I have. All this fall decor. I never used to decorate for fall, ever. Um, no, it was just Halloween. You don't decorate for fall and then I mean, I'm getting rid of it all. I've been donating so much. And then how much storage? I'm everyone's dream landlord. You know what? I have been really, excuse me, really good to my tenants, actually. I'm very helpful, and sometimes they take advantage of that, but then I'm like, nope, no, 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 no. It's easier to tell like a tenant and then like, a family member, but um yes, I don't do it anymore. Yeah, it's just a waste of money and time, in my opinion, to decorate for everything. How much storage did you get through emptying? I have no idea. Like, I feel like there's so much still, Dawn. I mean, at some point, I'm going to show you guys what my house looks like um, now versus before when it was like, a nice, neat home. It's like a storage unit in my home. And my dad doesn't see anything wrong with it, but it's like, it's stressful. So I just been like I keep at it to donating things, and I don't like necessarily donate his things. I'm just like continuing to get rid of more of my things. Or I go through my mom's things that were really hard for me to go through, and I purge or donate some of hers. And I keep, of course, the important things, like the things that I remember her wearing, like even just like a simple nightgown that when she was older and sick, that she would wear all the time because she said it felt so comfortable. Like I kept that. I kept some of her slippers. I mean, things that you wouldn't normally keep, but I kept them for like just good memory of my mom. And but other things like I've had no problem getting rid of, like I got rid of like this little fountain that she bought brand new, but she never used it because she got sick. And so I got rid of things like that. And some things I will sell, but it's kind of rare. I mainly sold the big stuff that we had in my house or even at my dad's house. Um, or I'm getting rid of continuously my stuff, which is fine. Lana has totes for each season. Yeah, I mean, I used to be into it, but I'm so not anymore. Like, forget fall. It's pretty stuff, and I like it, but who has the time anymore? Who has the money and the energy to pack it all up, unpack it? I just don't. I don't have the energy. My dad doesn't appreciate it. I decorated for Christmas, and he didn't even care. I did a nice dinner, you know, zero thank you. So I'm not sure what I'm doing this Christmas. He's probably going to go to my sister's, which I will not go there. Um, and I'll be on my own, which is fine with me. Or maybe I'll go to a friend's house, but I'm not going to do like the big, big, big dinner that I would create. And it was good, but there's no appreciation, and I worked so hard for it all. So I'm just let him go to my sister's. Fine with that. Hey Connie, how are you? So good to see you too. Oh my gosh, it's been ages, huh? So good to see you. Some people take photos of stuff for memories and make it the keepsake book to get rid of stuff and have it. I agree. I think that's a great way to do it too. I agree, Don. Nothing has changed. Uh, long time no see. Yes, long time no see. I mean, I don't really get on Facebook very often, but sometimes when I do, which is rare, I'll like your posts, because it's usually something to do with your grandchild, which is so lovely. Um, yeah, but I kind of look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so much stuff here. But like in this room is actually all my stuff. And anyways, oh, be quiet, Bubby. Be quiet, my love. But there's stuff still living in here. Like I have some chairs that I'd like to get rid of. And they're beautiful, like mid-century modern. I got them for like $15. Hey, be quiet. And I want to sell them, but hey, come here. You're barking in their ear. The problem is I can't find all the seat bottoms to them. I have one in this room and 3 in the other room. So that's 4. So I'm missing 2. No, I'm not, Connie. No. I've gotten rid of so much. Like my dad moved in, but he's probably moving out. And, he is moving out. So, but before he moved in, I got rid of like a lot of my stuff, like living room, couch and set, and then family room, and I mean, just so much furniture I got rid of. So basically, his house came into my house. I don't know. I have no idea. No idea. My sister supposedly is helping with that, so, which is fine with me. But, with like rents, how rents are and everything, I don't know how he's going to afford it. But if that makes him happy, then, have at it, Oh, buddy. I know. Yes. Yeah. And that's been a new development where she's come in to swoop, in and do her little magic on the situation. But she's not willing to take him in, so that's kind of sad, but okay. I don't know. I think she's got issues. I mean, really bad issues. I don't even want to talk about them, but yeah, I just want to stay away from her, honestly. Like, she scares me. She scared me the other day, too. To the point where I'm like, I'm really scared for my well-being. But she finally left. So, with that said, I mean, I want to, I focus on everyone else my whole life. I want to start focusing on myself right now. And I'm going to. Like I said, it's a new beginning. And I have no choice. Like, I've lost my income, what I had of my income left. And my dad doesn't want to help. Even though I paid for his mortgage for decades, I feel like it's time for me to now work on me, find the job that I need to find, probably buy another car when I can, and then just work on me and worry about me. That's all. I've done all that I can do. Yeah. Thanks, Dawn. I mean, it's painful, but when someone gets something in their head, and honestly, I just don't want to put up with the abuse anymore. Hold on, let me close that. So it's good. It's good for me and probably for him too. Yeah, I do. I have to take care of myself. And that's something I don't normally do. I don't normally take care of myself. I come last. Sometimes I would stay up till like 2 in the morning to finish prepping breakfasts for him. And I would get like zero thanks for it or complaints, um, and I'm trying to do this all within his dietary constraints. So I'm happy that I'm moving forward now. I won't have to worry about it. And it wasn't by my accord. This was his decision. So I think it's good. Now I'm like, okay, then I shouldn't feel guilty. I'm not feeling guilty. Come to Virginia. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? But I'd have a tote full of animals coming with me. Kitties and my little dog here. I know Virginia is so nice. It really is. I really do love where I live. Um, Even though it's so hot, most summers, most every summer except for this one so far. But um, yeah, I'm kind of stuck in this house too. That's another thing. I'm stuck in the house, so I can't really go anywhere. But it's still cheaper. My mortgage is cheaper than a studio apartment here. A studio apartment. That gives you an idea. Um, Anyways, now I'm more careful what I say to family, and I don't tell them my business anymore because I found that it's been used against me. So, not used against me, but like when two people are in cahoots and oh, careful. I just don't trust anything anymore, and it's sad. I never thought I would ever feel this way. Yeah, thanks, Blandine. Yeah, I feel like I've dedicated all my life to my parents. And I was happy to do that. I was happy to do that. And I'm glad that I did, especially for my mom. They are. I mean, like, I can't believe the rents. I mean, for some studios here in my area are like $2,600 for a studio apartment. So I'm happy to stay in my house. Happily staying in my house. Yeah. 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 And then, like, for a 1 bedroom, I mean, and this is like the norm. These people, young families are having to, deal with that. And I can't imagine. I mean, it was a stretch when I bought my first house, and especially the first house. Man, that was tough. And then when I sold that one and I bought this one, I mean, it was a little bit, well, it was more of a stretch like later in the years because everything happening like COVID and my business and, it was like going under and I lost my business. I mean, so it became harder and harder and harder, but it's still cheaper than an apartment. So I'm going to happily stay here. Here's my little puppy. Oh, say hi. Oh, here, let me see. Oh, say hi, buddy. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, okay. Say hi. Say hi to Dawn, Carol, Blandine, Connie. So that's what's new. Uh, so maybe in the future I'll just have more time for videos. And I mean, I was not feeling well from the whole situation and everything, but I'm putting that behind me and moving forward. And so, hence why I'm on here today. Let's see, we got our house 2 years before COVID, and thankfully our mortgage is fixed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine is too. I mean, the only thing that changes is the property tax, which is very high here. And oh my God, thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's the only thing that makes my payment fluctuate a little bit. So when they take part of that out, they put it into an escrow for your property tax. And it's super high here. Ouch. Yeah, really high here, unfortunately. He's not a puppy, but I call him puppy. He's, I think, 7 now or 6. I think he's 6. I don't really know because he was a rescue too. Um, yeah, you're lucky, Connie, because I mean, like, I bought my house, let me think, 23 years ago. So, I mean, I'm so glad I have it still. I'm so glad. And I'm glad that through all the trials and tribulation, I've been able to hold on to it. Has not been easy. It's been a sacrifice. I go without. Like right now, I'm without a car. So, um, but I think that will change. If I find a great paying job, then hopefully I can, um, save as much as I can and purchase a car. I mean, everything is so expensive right now, but I mean, there's some things out there that I could purchase. I would just have to get an older model, and I'm okay with that. Hi, buddy. Where did you go? Oh, I don't know where he's at. Oh, here. Hi. And so, come on. You're okay. You're okay, my love. You're okay, my love. Mm-hmm. 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 Look, you're so cute. You're such a baby. You're so. Ooh. Do you have to do that in my face? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's actually put on some weight, you guys. Look. Yeah, because he was pretty skinny. He'll go through phases of getting really skinny and he won't eat. I don't understand, but he's actually put on some weight, so thank goodness. I'm kind of just making his dog food, basically. Let's see. You take care of yourself, and you can call me anytime. Do you still have my number? I'm not sure because I'm recording on my phone, but if I don't, I can reach out on Facebook and just let you know. Yeah, thank you. You take care too, Connie. Yeah, I know we've all had our tough times and we all go through them. But yeah, we'll all get through it for sure. Life is just a big wave and ebb and tide, right? How good is transport there? No buses anywhere near and here. Yeah, transport here is terrible. Everything is far away. Everyone has to have a car in the United States for the most part, unless you live inside the city, like San Francisco or Chicago or New York. But otherwise, you have to walk or drive everywhere. No transport in Cyprus. Oh gosh. So we do have a local taxi, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's called something other than taxi. I don't remember. And it's like $2 per ride. So $2 to wherever you're going and $2 back, which is totally affordable because you know how expensive like Uber is and a taxi. The problem is it's only within the city limits, and they don't pick you up in front of your house or drop you off right in front of the business that you're going to. It's like a block off. Like they drop you off or pick you up on the corner of whatever the cross streets are. So whether it's raining, 113, 15 degree Fahrenheit, you're gotta wait on that corner. That's the only bad thing. And I haven't taken it yet, but I want to test it out because obviously I have no car. Uh, okay, good. Oh, good, Connie. Yeah, definitely. Love you too. Bye. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, see, I know. So what happens, Don, if how far is like a hospital from you? You know, like if you have to call an ambulance, like how far is that from your home? Oh, my battery is dying. I'm kind of curious. My dad took his cat to the cat room because he doesn't get along with our other cat. So we always put him in his own room because he attacks my other cat that comes in and out. And he's mad, the cat. Yeah, I mean, here at least there are ambulance around pretty close, and the hospitals are at least 15 to 20 minutes away, but it's not bad. Oh, yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything seems like it's close here, but everywhere in the US, like you have to drive somewhere. The only place I would say, like where my dad's house was, everything was super close. Like the hospital, food, stores, restaurants, you name it. But here it's a little more spread out, unfortunately. Yeah, I can hear my cat, or my dad's cat. He's mad. He gets, I mean, we have to put him in that room because when my other cat comes in from outside, he'll just like stalk him and start attacking him. So, naughty kitty. He was a feral cat, but he's not a fighter anymore. It's just like there's something about that cat. I think because he smells different smells on him, and he's like, nope, I'm gonna attack you. um. Anyway, well, I know it's getting late for some of you, and it's early for some of you. Area, it would be air ambulance. Okay. Ah. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not like that here. Like we live close enough to town, but yeah, like if we lived more rural or in the mountains, yeah, probably. You're right. It would be the same. Yeah, but it's still, I feel like if you're in the area that you love, none of that really matters, right? You're in the place that you love. So you kind of take that chance when you move there. And like when I thought of my dream, like moving to Italy, there are tiny villages. So I mean, um, it's a chance living in them. It really is. Okay, good night, just or Blandine. Yes, we'll keep in touch. Have a good night. Anyways, I should probably go to bed too. I am getting so tired. Well, I'm not going to go to bed, but let me see. I gotta see how dark it is outside. Okay, it's not too dark, but I need to turn on the sprinklers manually. Um, my little my the automatic sprinkler board got fried somehow, so I have to turn them on manually. And it's so hot here. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna go. Thank you all for tuning in. I'd like to be on a regular basis like I was doing every Sunday. But what I realized about Sunday is like a Mother's Day, Father's Day, the day before a holiday weekend. So I don't know what a good day is. But even if it's like a Mother's Day or Father's Day, I can skip that Sunday and maybe do it like Monday. And then I just didn't, I was in turmoil here, so I didn't have a lot going on, or I didn't have time to do it, but I'll figure it out. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. You can tell I'm tired. Um, Thank you, Blandine, Dawn, Connie, Carol, and anyone else that was tuned in and listening and having a good time. Hopefully you're all having a good time. I will see you all later in a video, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone. I forgot how to turn this off. Okay, I'm really rusty. Bye.